So the moment after death, what's actually happening afterwards? If you ask atheists, they're gonna tell you, of course, there's nothing. You stop perceiving and it's the end. So with the physical death, there's no more continuation. If you ask typical Christian, they might tell you, okay, either you end up in hell or you're gonna go into heaven. If you look at Steiner's description of why reincarnation is actually the logical continuation, he says that if you would just drop souls onto earth, those are my words, but if you just think about, okay, a soul is coming down to earth, they're experiencing life here. There would be no development because soul of the soul, they just want to experience life here. There is no urge to anyhow evolve or anyhow learn anything. Taking that into consideration, it actually makes sense. It's a logical approach to see why reincarnation is happening. And if you wonder what happens exactly after death, Dr. Raymond Moody was exploring near-death experiences extensively, and he was extracting the commonalities, what the patients were describing, and it's really beautiful to read. So what he said, very often the patients describe that after death, there's a lightness, but also there's a very bright light, and they feel drawn to a specific place. Very often they can see themselves from above, and very often they move into a different realm, and they sometimes meet spirit guides or angels or Jesus, whatever they perceive. But there's some higher beings they're gonna meet sometimes, or sometimes they just move into this state that feels very uplifting. And this is the life between life states, if they are in this realm. There's also Michael Newton, whose work is specifically in regards to that life between lives. And he also developed a method how you can enter into that state, how you can research more about your soul. He found out that souls have specific colors, that you are in kind of soul groups where you are learning together, you're having like a similar direction. And very often the soul group has like someone who is more or less like a teacher and giving directions. And very often in this soul group, you have like the same souls that you meet over and over again. So when I had my near-death experience, I also went into this realm of life between lives, and I felt this beautiful unconditional love there. And I also did not feel any judgment at all. And I also met some kind of spirit guide or some kind of teacher. And I felt very ashamed of how bad I'm doing down there on planet Earth, of how I'm screwing up my life. But there was no judgment from the outside. I was judging myself. I was feeling bad about myself. And I realized, okay, something is not so good. I need to alter things. And within that state, also reconnecting to this awareness of your own soul and of the connection to different souls within your group, and having dialogues, and also having a dialogue with the spirit guide. That's very enriching. That's very helpful to find new ways or paths or open new doors. And also when in this state of life between lives, you notice that you have a certain goal, you have a certain aim to move towards something. And it's completely different from what we are so used in this material realm. We are focusing on how to secure life, how to build abundance. And from above, it's very often more focused on values like being a good person, feeling love, forgiving, or finding a good solution in the exchange with other humans. So that's the beautiful thing. If you notice all the things that are so important down here, like what kind of brands one is using or whatever, doesn't have any relevance for the soul at all. So just wanted to share this with you. Hope this helps. If you have any questions about it, I'm more than happy to answer. Let me know also if you maybe even experienced a near-death experience, or if you already went into the realm of life between lives and how it was for you. What was your brightest insight in regards to that? So that's from me for now. Take good care and goodbye. See you hopefully next time.